Hello, friends. How's your day?
Welcome to a fantastic podcast. There are many amazing things around us. With us, Dinda and Fatna. Now, we want to talk about English.
Hi, Fatna. What do you think about English?
English is a unique and special language. Why? Because English is an international language. And the reason why English is an international language is very interesting.
OMG. Really? Please tell me. And what is the reason?
A renowned linguist, David Crystal, suggests that language becomes the global language because of the power of the people who use it. The context of power have a historical meaning. 1. The influence of the British Empire, or we can call it the legacy of colonialism. 2. The Industrial Revolution in England. 3. International cooperation. 4. Technological developments.
Yes, exactly.
And Dinda, how about you? What is your opinion about English as an economic student?
In my opinion, as an economic student, English is a global language and all people use English as a means of communication. Indonesia, as one of the countries with enormous economic potential in the world, has attracted the interest of various economic institutions from other countries to expand its market. In fact, many economists predict that Indonesia will be able to control the economy in Asia, along with China and India. However, this is not matched by the ability of human resources, especially technology and communication skills. And if we want to be able to compete with other people and even foreigners, we need to immediately improve our communication skills by learning the universal language, namely English. From the articles I've read in one of his publications, Renald Kasali mentioned that English has now become one of the most important trading language. As we can see, a businessman who has good English or multilingual skills is able to offer his product in a wider scope. So, as an economics student who will continue and improve the stability of the Indonesian economy, learning English is so important that it will be needed in the future.
Wow, it means with English we can make the Indonesian economy better.
That's right. By the way, now, how do you see the mixing of language in convey meaning in daily communication, especially for teenagers or Gen Z, millennial?
Your question is so difficult. It feels so complicated to describe it. But regarding the phenomenon, the mixing of language that teenager, especially Gen Z, do is based on their reasons. Most young people feel awesome when they can communicate by mixing the two languages. Young people also feel more impressive when they can express their ideas. Oh yes, I've read that the merging of Indonesian and English is called Indonesian. So the positive side of this is being able to show good language skills and can help millennials or Gen Z enrich their vocabulary and learn pronunciation in practice. So, in my opinion, the phenomenon is not a problem as long as they are able to distinguish the context of using language in communication. When the formal language is used and when the use of slang is inserted in English.
I actually agree with you. And can I add a little?
Yes, of course.
In my point of view, there are positive and negative sides. The positive side that I see from it is that there is a desire to learn to speak English from young people today, even though the pronunciation is only a few words. This phenomenon is also a good new thing in expanding the use of foreign language, especially English. But unfortunately, on the other hand, when we hear other people mixing language, it sometimes feels strange and uncomfortable. It sounds as if they want to show off its their English skill but either don't believe in themselves or are not fully fluent, especially if their use is wrong and we don't understand what they are trying to convey.
Yes, you're right. I see what you mean. All return to their respective opinions and we cannot force it. But why do you think there are still many people here who can't speak English?
Uh, mm, as far as I know, I think there are three reasons. The first reason is that they are too lazy to study. Some like to say, I don't have time, or I don't have enough money to study. The second reason is that they grow for. The second reason is that they grovel themselves. They think something like English is difficult or my tongue is twisted when I speak English or I have a hard time memorizing new words. They think they can, but they certainly can. Because I believe that everyone can learn English until they are good at it. The third reason is lack of knowledge. They say something like, when I'm good at it, then I speak English. I just need a teacher. I just need a course. This is wrong thought. The teacher is that exam. Uh, he, he will not make you good. Although expensive teacher. There are lots of free materials on the internet to learn English, so it all comes back to yourself. Then what effort will he make to be able to realize his will?
Okay, that's just what I was thinking. And I think too much theory without practice. A lot of learning English theory, such as grammar, is good to add course, is good to add insight. However, if there are too many theories without being put into practice, of course, our learning will not be effective. It can even lead to difficulties. It is different if you start teaching speaking English in everyday life, which will make you accustomed to it. Start small, like talking to yourself in English.
Yeah, I see. So we can conclude that English as an international language is certainly very important to learn, especially for us as a young generation of who will continue the fate of this nation, Indonesia. So many benefits that you can get. Benefits include you can communicate with people abroad, make it easier for you to understand English text, have the potential to be easier to get a job, and even have the opportunity to get scholarship to study. No need to worry if you don't have enough money to pay a teacher or take a course. In today's modern era, there are many English learning materials that can be accessed on the internet that are fun and easy to understand for free. Most important, there is a will in you and you are diligent to keep practicing.
And don't forget, learning English is a challenge today, but it provides a big opportunity in the future.